Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sure you enjoyed the last episode of what I did. Talking about a topic here that's relationship. And I promised to move on, to dating. Yeah, which is what actually we'll be doing today. When I was on my last episode the other time, I made mention of something that some people not really that they have an agreement of being in a relationship, but you just ask them, you just see them ask their fellow, I can't even say their partner because they are not in agreement. So you just ask them like, though, what have we? Like, what have we? Is that a question after the main deal? Is that messy after that? That's actually fun actually. But they will be going into dating, and I would like to spell out what the word dating is and go more deeper into what it is. So now you don't go and start asking somebody that you don't have agreement with, like, don't come here. What have we? So actually, dating is the agreement and the coming together of two mature individuals for the purpose of knowing each other more better, to get to know each other more better for the purpose of marriage. You date simply because you want to get married. That's just the main reason for dating. Dating is not meant for fun, yeah, because I want to have fun with a particular person, or because my mates are doing it, or because we find ourselves in a society, or we find ourselves in a world where people must do it. No, it is basically meant for people who want to get married, and it is a field where they have to get to know each other first before proceeding to the next level, which is courting. So dating is a stage where you have to get to know your partner, their likes and dislikes, what they want, what they do not want, their backgrounds, their culture, their family, and so on like that, before you proceed into courting, which is starting to build a family, getting to know what you would like to be in a family. So dating is just a field of knowing each other more, not experimenting each other's body or whatsoever it is. So dating is not for okay, my mates are doing it. I feel lonely. Oh my god. This my friend is no. That's not about what it is. It is about knowing someone you will like and you want to get married to. So there are some factors that surrounds dating, a romantic relationship that surrounds dating. That is, number one is maturity. Maturity is needed before going into a dating relationship. Yeah, maturity is how you are able to handle matters that comes to you, either from your spouse or that comes within from you. It is how you are able to handle matters. That is what matters. It is not really about age, though maturity comes with age too, but basically it is about how you can reason, how you can handle things when there is some kind of things in the relationship. Your high level of reasoning when it comes to some things in the relationship, that is what maturity is. And you check time. Is there time? Would I be available for this kind of person? Would it be like, this person is trying to force himself or herself on me? So you check your availability of time if you'll be available to go into the relationship. And patience. Patience is very important in this world. We all have to have patience before going into anything in this world. Patience is very, very important, mostly in a relationship. It is very important in a relationship because we are not born from the same family. Yes, it is not my mother that gave birth to this my partner. It is not my father that gave birth to my spouse. So I don't expect him to be 100% perfect. I don't expect her to be 100% perfect, but we can work things together. That is where patience comes in. Tolerating each other, that is tolerance. That is how we'll be able to tolerate each other, have patience with each other. So that is part of it. And also the most important thing before going into a dating relationship is God. Though I should have mentioned that earlier, but it is still mostly and very, very important. Before going into a dating relationship, you seek the opinion of God. He created you, you know what is best for you, and you can't do anything behind God's back. Yes, because He's watching all of us actually. And involving God in every situation and in every step you take in life is very paramount. It's very paramount. So before going into a dating relationship, you have to seek the opinion of God. God, this person is asking for my hand. This person is asking me out. What do I do? Is it your will for me to go into this? That is the mistake most people make, and that is the mistake some people make. They don't ask for the permission of God before going into a relationship, then they end up messing themselves up, which is not supposed to be. You seek God first. And some guys can be like, my God, when this sister passes by, I just lose control of myself. Some ladies can just be like, oh my God, he has been pestering me, he has been doing all this. But have you seek the opinion of God about it? Don't just go by your emotions into a relationship. Don't just go by what I love her. Can you even identify? Do you even know if it's lust or love? You must be able to identify that if it's lust or love. So you don't just go into a relationship without the approval of God. You don't want to run out back from the relationship. So God is a major factor in the relationship because He Himself wanted a relationship with us. That is why He created us. So relationship is paramount with God. That is why He also created us. So He is not despising relationship, but you have to contact Him because He is the owner of relationship and He created us. He knows what's best for us. We might be seeing from a particular angle and God is not seeing from that angle. So that is why we have to make our request known to Him being our maker and the owner of our lives. And that is where I will stop into this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you do, you can just kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share and comment in the section box. Thank you so much. And